Out of 10 projects in off plan, only 2 are the ones to be bought. If you are covering these 3 things, most of your risk ratio is calculated between that. That's a signal for any investor to invest and make some money. Simple rule to buy an off plan.
Which area would it be?
I'm straight away gonna go to the farm and buy a villa for myself.
So hello guys, today we are here at our first podcast with Kesrani and Raja regarding the real estate market in Dubai. I might have to be a bit formal, but it's the first day. Let's just go with the flow. So my first question, would be that which areas do you think in Dubai have potential but are undervalued? So you can have like an areas as well, plus the projects as well, which have potential but are right now undervalued.
Okay, so again, the second name of real estate is infrastructure. Right now, if you talk about specific areas in Dubai, wherever there is a signal Dubai is giving you that, yeah, there is a development coming up in next 2, 3, 4 years, that's a signal for any investor to invest and make some money, right? So right now, if you talk about Dubai South area, it's a very well priced right now. Again, not a very in specific buildings, you'll say the prices are overpriced, right? But many new launches are coming in that area, which actually makes sense, right? So, like long story short, the best investments I see right now is towards a Lion Road next to the valley, right? That area has a huge potential as it has like 20 minutes of connectivity to your downtown. Again, coming to the south side, it's again a very nice investment opportunity for all of the investors. Again, that would be depending upon your investment value, your preferences. You're looking for a townhouse, apartment, or anything, but anything you're getting in these areas has an organic growth.
Okay, that was like a lot helpful. So a person who is, for example, new in Dubai, he has to invest and he's all blind, right? He has a budget around for say 2 million dirhams. What would you suggest? Like, would it be a townhouse or should he go for an apartment?
Okay, a very nice question again. Now, such investors in the market we name as quick flippers.
Yeah.
They're entering the market today and wants a maximum exit between 1.5 years to 2 years, right? For such people, again, any business in whole world, you get paid for risk reward ratio.
Yeah.
Right? If you are coming to me and you're telling me, Raja, I need the safest investment right now available in the market, not the highest returns, not the highest return on equities, then absolutely I am going to prefer you guys a ready property worth of 2 million dirhams. Buy today, start the rental ROI from the very next day. But what you need to keep in your mind that any ready property you're buying in Dubai today at the market price, you're paying 4% yearly, you're paying 2% brokerage, you're paying 0.5% of the fees is for trustee offices.
Yeah.
So your entry point is already 6.5% above today's market price.
Yes.
On the other hand, if you're buying anything from the developer directly in any area of Dubai, you know that this is the lowest price already.
Okay.
Right? So any investor coming to me and telling me like I have 2 million dirhams, the first preference I would be telling him according to his risk reward ratio that absolutely let's leave 2 million dirham. What if I offer you an appreciation of the property of 2 million dirhams with an invested amount of just 500,000 and with a payment plan of 1% every month?
Yeah.
Makes sense, right?
Makes sense. Yeah.
A person having 2 million in his pocket can buy multiple property, like he can buy 2 properties worth of 2 million, so it will be 4 million in total. And again, the appreciation for the ready property is far lower than what we have in the off-plan properties, right?
Yeah. You have simplified it in a really good way because people are usually confused if they have a certain amount that which product to go for, and should they go for an off plan or a ready property. So you've made it quite easy that if they go for an off plan and they have something in their mind that they want to flip or they want to have a good premium,
Yes.
so they should go for an off plan.
Absolutely.
Okay. So yeah, there's another question that usually is in the market or is in the trend right now. People are investing more, or you can say frequently, to get a golden visa.
Yeah.
So what in that scenario, if a person, how much budget should he have, and one another thing, that is how much time it takes for a person to get the golden visa.
Okay, so talking about the 10 years golden visa, the first requirement for you is to invest in a property value more than 2 million dirhams. Even if it's 1.999 million dirhams, you're not eligible for 10 years golden visa. So how people are working on this golden visa right now, they're buying the off plans, paying 20% to the developer, 4% to the DLD, and they're getting that visa, right? The visa is processed even by some top developers as well. They're giving the visas with the properties, right? So
Okay.
again, just imagine you are investing in a property of 2 million dirhams on which you know you're going to get the appreciation as well. And secondly, you are going to get a 10 years of golden visa with your family, including in that cost, or you might need to pay some extra cost or fees for the visas processing. But again, you all the money you have invested on that 2 million dirhams of property is just 24% of 2 million, which is 480,000.
So, sorry to cut you off here. We have a point. Actually, what thing is in the market is like a person has to buy a property worth of 2 million.
Yeah.
But they're not sure. You just give a an eye-opening thing is like they can pay that thing in installments, right?
Yes, totally true.
That would be really helpful, because before that, I being in the market have heard a lot of things, like the person has to pay a complete amount and all that. But to be in the installment, that's the best thing a
Yes,
person can have.
absolutely.
So where do you see the biggest rental yield in Dubai?
Okay, again, first thing to keep in mind that the highest returns for the rentals we get in Dubai's market is for the villas and townhouses. Now, the question is why? Because the service charges for the townhouses and villas are far lower than any branded residential building you are living in, or any other apartment, right? So any tenant who's coming in having a contract or an ejari with you, again, he's not including those service charges. You have to pay it out of your pocket. So if you talk about apartments, rental income is something I cannot sell you an off plan, or I cannot suggest you to buy an off plan if you are aiming at a rental income.
Okay.
You want the rental income to be started from the day you are buying the property, right?
Yeah.
So again, if you talk about the best rental returns for apartments we have in the market right now are in the areas which are completely developed, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you talk about downtown Business Bay, JBR, Marina, we have the employments over there. We have a lot of job opportunities in that area. Again, the Business Bay downtown comes under urban master plan, so the population is never going to be stopped. So if you are buying anything good over there, you can easily generate return on investment yearly of 7.5% to 8% maximum. These areas which are overwhelmed,
Yeah.
where you always see the traffic, is a signal for you guys to invest in that area for the rental income.
Okay.
And again, what's the best point for an off-plan buyer would be in this rental income, that if you talk about a community right now by Damak, is Damak Lagoons, right opposite Damak Hills 1.
Okay.
Right? Now, a 4-bedroom townhouse today is renting in Damak Hills 1 at 260,000, 270,000 yearly. The same property in Santorini just got rented out 2 days back at 240,000, 4-bedroom. Now, you have any idea how much they bought the unit for? They bought it for 1.6 million dirhams on a payment plan with a 30% of post handover payment plan back in 2021. So if you are going to calculate their return on investment now, it is going to be more than 15, 16, 17% even. Right?
Yeah, right.
Because all the money they have paid so far is the 70% of 1.6 million, which was the OP price back then. Today they are renting the unit at 240,000.
Yeah.
So they are making a very good return on investment. So again, that will vary case to case.
So if you could live in any project in Dubai, there's like no budget limits.
Amazing.
So which area would it be?
Okay, so anything if you talk about right now, I love the Palm Jumeirah.
Okay.
Again, the moment I enter any front, I'm in one of the iconic places in the whole world. Okay.
Yeah.
Secondly, the privacy, the exclusivity you are getting anywhere in Dubai is somewhere on the Palm. So if I am looking to either buy an off plan, I would be going for Palm Jabal Ali. If I have ready 250 million dirhams in my pocket, I am straight away going to go to the Palm and buy a villa for myself.
Yeah.
So again, it's not covering that return on investments or anything, but the question you asked is somewhere you can say now I'm an emotional buyer. Now I'm looking for something for myself.
Yeah.
And that can be at any cost. So I'm not looking at the investment perspective, telling you just. Yeah.
So what are your thoughts about the correction?
That's so far the best question we have ever had in this podcast. A lot of new buyers have this thing in their mind: correction is coming, correction is coming. So I'm going to tell you one thing over here. It's always a half glass full of water for someone and a half glass empty, right? If you talk about today, we are in the month of August 2025. Till January to August, we have done a sales of 413 billion with a B in Dubai's real estate market. Do you think all these people are fool? They don't know about correction. Why are they putting their money, right? There is going to be correction, but in the areas which are overpriced. You can already see, you being in this real estate business, you know where the correction is going to come, right? It's absolutely going to come in the areas which are overpriced. They are overpriced because of the hype, right? The correction is never going to come in Dubai South. Why would it come? You're already buying at the lowest per square feet price. So if we talk about downtown, if you talk about Business Bay, if you talk about Marina, JBR, the prices are actually overpriced. According to me, what I am looking at, what we were getting the similar property 1.5 years back, today similar property in downtown and Business Bay you are getting at 10 to 15% higher prices. So absolutely that can be a bubble, but the bubble is not everywhere in Dubai. So the correction is always a part of the market. Even though you're investing in stocks, you're investing in textile, you're investing in cars, but the correction is for the specific areas which has that bubble. So you being a new investor, you need to look at which area is a bubble right now and which area is not.
So what's the most common mistake that the investors do while buying the property first time in Dubai?
Okay, I'm going to tell you one thing. I get a lot of inquiries every day from the overseas investors, and they're always looking to buy properties. And again, the guys, I'm getting those inquiries. I know they have a lot of money in their pockets. But one question they always, always their inquiry is what? They're looking for something lowest, cheapest, easiest payment plan in the market. Now, the question to my investors is that something which is, because we are in Dubai, we are in a land where the most millionaires and billionaires are having their lives in, right? Any good investment opportunity or project coming in sold out like this, right? Any developer giving you extremely good prices, extremely good payment plan, that means that he's not someone who can sell his product. Anything which is available in the market for more than 3-4 months is not something to buy until unless it's in the cancellation units, right?
Yeah.
So again, this is the most common mistakes all the new investors do, and the agents in the market, they also go with the flow. When a person is inquiring, I need a good payment plan, lowest price per square feet, this and that, they're going to take you to the type of developer which you have never heard the name of, right? And then they're going to make you buy that because they're going to get good commissions from the developer. Again, you are happy because you are getting something at a very low price, at a very flexible payment plan than MR, DAMAC, Dubai Properties. So you're going to be like, yeah, it's a win-win deal. But talk to me what happens after 4 years. What's the appreciation you made in 4 years? What's the market at the time of handover, right? So again, that is the most common mistake every investor is making right now. You need to have a good broker with you who's not there for you for your money. He's there for you to make you the money. So it's always a vice versa relationship between a broker and a buyer, that if the buyer is in the profit, the broker is in the profit, right? Yeah. So that's again that's a psychology for a lot of real estate agents. They're working for their own their own profits, their own income. They're never thinking about what the client is going to get. And such people come to us that, bro, I bought this property at 3 years back, 4 years back, no appreciation, no this, no that, now sell it for me. By when you bought the property, you came to me, you asked me where you're buying. By that time, you were convinced anyhow by that agent that you are going to buy this property. And again, if now it's not generating the good incomes, again, what I believe right now, out of 10 projects in off plan, only 2 are the ones to be bought. 8 are not going to make good amount of money for the investors, right? So again, you have to keep all these things in the mind before you invest in anything.
So, as a conclusion, what would be your one last advice for the buyers?
Okay, the advice, again, something very important for me to give it to our viewers. In 2025, when you are investing, you need to keep these things in your mind. First thing is the developer you are investing with. Second thing is the area with that developer in that project you are investing in. Third thing, a simple rule to buy an off plan is to buy it 10 to 15% below today's market price. Okay. Right? If you are covering these 3 things, most of your risk ratio is calculated between that.
So, this was it for today. Stay tuned with us for the more upcoming updates.